Among the events celebrating innovation through HubWeek is a public art installation at City Hall Plaza. The goal is transforming a nondescript container into the face of the city. It's one more challenge for a nonprofit partner with the Boston Public Schools known as ARCK. That's ARCK, which stands for Art Resources Collaborative for Kids. We'd like to welcome its founder and executive director, Sara Mraish Demeter. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
First of all, you're also a parent. You've got some children who've been in the school system, and I guess this idea of yours for this organization sprang from what you experienced.
Exactly. Yeah, it was when my son, who's 11 now, started kindergarten at the Josiah Quincy Elementary School, and it came to our surprise that they didn't have any art. So I managed to spearhead the art committee, and as a new parent, try to really mobilize the parents and in the parent committee council and told them about my idea that I really want to bring the arts back. My son loves art, and he's constantly drawing and just loves it. It just makes him calm and focused. So I set out and found many local artists to come to the Quincy School. And we did it, took a whole year actually, because it's 840 students at that school. And the culmination was a great festival, and elected officials, everyone around the communities, from everywhere. And the art committee, actually, I formed it. It was from also community members. So it's not only the classroom teachers, but also like someone from Harvard Arts and Education, the French Culture Center at the time, or French Library at the time, and it was just everyone came together, and it worked out. And the classroom teachers were like, "Wow, we're really surprised to see some of those students where they couldn't really sit still with your program when the workshops you did. They're all sitting and they're calm, and it's amazing. They saw their students in a different light."
Well, art can mean different things. It can mean being calm, sitting still in this absolute quiet of a studio. But, I see these group projects you've got going on. There's a lot of bustling energy there, too, isn't there?
It is. It's really engaging because, obviously, as you know, that many students learn differently. So it's not one size fits all. So the project itself leads itself into really accommodating and allowing for differentiation. So ARCK was born out of the initiative that I started, the Quincy School. And I saw the vision that, what I want for my son, I want for other students, because I looked around, 125 schools, Boston Public Schools didn't have a lot of art. So I started working with schools that don't have art. But then that started that way, like they didn't have art. But I also work with classroom teachers to integrate into their curriculum. So now we're actually in the school during the day working with classroom teachers. So we hire teaching artists, we train them. We have an amazing curriculum that we constantly consult. We started with MIT Lab, some of the ideas of STEAM, where STEAM came from. And also now we're consulting with Dr. Shaheen from Harvard Public Health School for social entrepreneurship on sustainability. So we use art as a vehicle for social change, for social impact.
Well, one of the things you're doing with this art is you're taking the students out of the school and you're putting the art into a public space. They're populating this space, bringing it alive. Why is that so important?
Because I think it really has to start with our young children. If we instill compassion and empathy, that eventually they will be our future workforce. Innovation. When we talk about innovation and creativity, it has to start from when they're really young, and they can take it. And we talk about creative economy too. So if you instill it early on, for sure you're going to have global citizens. You're going to have innovators, true innovators, because creativity really helps to have these instill the skills and the right mindset to help students to do whatever they wanted to do. They might not be artists, but they could be scientists, they'd be engineers, they can do anything they want because they're allowed to do that in the school. We supplement the creative aspects of what they're learning in class with their classroom teachers. This is very, very unique, and actually not that hardly many nonprofits do it in Boston.
And they're seeing that their lives are the story of the city.
Yes, and like the big arts installation IMU, it's at HubWeek, which starts tomorrow.
This is going to be on the container
12.
at City Hall Plaza. Right?
Yeah, the shipping container. So we're collaborating with HubWeek on this. This is a really great opportunity for our students, and they're coming Friday, field trip. And this is unique because we actually working with the Frederick School in Dorchester and the Gardner Pilot Academy in Allston. And the two of their students groups, so 80 7th grade students in their humanity class, collaborating with us, integrating our program and this IMU arts installation, interactive arts installation, together. They're all working together with our teaching artists. So it's really a collaboration, created by all the ARCK staff, the teaching artists, and the classroom teachers, and the students. It's really to create a tapestry of their identities, to appreciate their histories and cultures, and to present it to the community, and also reflect, having also the community to reflect on the identities, and welcoming immigrants and refugees to our city.
This is BNN News, and we're talking with Sara Mraish Demeter from ARCK. Sarah, what's also going on is you have a gala coming up to help support this program. Tell us a little bit about what you've got planned.
Yes, it's actually called Paint the Town Rouge. So it's a Moulin Rouge theme, and it will be held on October 26th. It's coming up really soon at the Lenox Hotel. The Lenox been very nice to donate their time, their space also, and food. So it's going to be amazing. I hope. I mean, we're getting a lot of people who are buying tickets and coming and supporters. We have sponsors, but we're always looking for more people to attend. So it's going to be really, really fun, dancing and just creative shows, photo booth, and it's going to be very interactive. And everyone will enjoy. So it's not just an event for a particular sets of group, it's for everyone to welcome.
By the way, I know this is just another annual fundraiser in a way, but this whole chemistry of your organization, and you're working with these different schools, how does this fit in with trying to get parents more engaged? You must have something going on that way too.
Yes. We try to get the parents engaged in different like, for example, what we do, we collaborated with Commerce Bank to do a financial literacy through art. So with actually the parents of our students, we try to give them a taste of what we do during the day with their children. So we did it for free. What it was a sponsor through Commerce Bank, and it was really amazing. So the parents, it's like, oh, we need more of this, and this is what our kids are doing during the day. We understand, and this is helpful because it helps. It does really take a village to create this amazing, empathetic student, compassionate student that will be engaged in learning what they have, their academics, and also stay in school.
Thank you very much. We should mention you've got a website, so if people want to get some more details, it's...
Yes, it's arckboston.org.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Sara Mraish Demeter from ARCK Boston.